Hey, I'm Henry. Welcome to Let's Talk Cars and welcome to Dallas, where Texas is doing its normal thing. 5 minutes ago the sun was shining beautifully for our videography, and well, it's changed pretty quickly. We're here today to show you a little bit more about the R1T Rivian, a vehicle we bought which we absolutely love, and we'll go through it with you and show you a little bit more specifically. We're going to be towing a boat with it today, give you some real world info in terms of the range, how it tows, and just a little bit of info on the vehicle. We happen to love it though, so come along and join us.
An electric truck built for whatever you call a road, according to Rivian. Lightning fast acceleration, incredible towing capability, off-road prowess to match the best of the best. But does it work in the real world or just on paper? Let's find out. With 4 electric motors, it produces 835 horsepower. It can tow up to 11,000 pounds whilst not being much larger than a Ford Ranger. Rivian has managed to produce a truck that can achieve excellent range with top-notch luxury, safety and performance. Thanks to its excellent hydraulic roll control system, the R1T handles like a sports car, whilst being able to perform well as a truck. Here are some of our driving impressions.
So towing with the Rivian R1T, this particular model being the quad motor with 835 horsepower, is an absolute pleasure. It's a non-event. We have a boat, weighs a little over 6,000 pounds, and the truth be told, the Rivian hardly feels it. We are set pretty standard in terms of normal towing mode, not off-road modes or anything. We have the trailer brake gain is off, the ride is set to stiff, and we have brake regen just in the standard mode, and the standard mode is super powerful, if you want to call it that, in terms of the braking, because it slows this down very easily without any real problems. Obviously we have the stability on, and yeah, absolutely super. The only thing that we noticed obviously immediately, as everyone else has done that's reported on the Rivians, is roughly I'd say 50% of the range is lost the minute you put it into tow haul mode.
The good news is that the fast chargers at Rivian's Adventure Network sites are capable of adding up to 140 miles of range to your R1 in as little as 20 minutes. These charging stations are located at trailheads and other outdoorsy sites to ensure that your truck is ready for any adventure. According to Rivian, they are in the process of installing 3,500 chargers at approximately 600 sites along popular routes and highways. Whilst waiting for the 140 miles of charge to be added, you will find yourself in one of the most pleasant environments of any truck.
Inside the vehicle, it's a super pleasant place to be. The comforts are all there. It's got beautiful screens, very clear. All the functions are obviously in the screen. It's quiet, it's very solid. In terms of trying to fault find the vehicle, there's very little to fault on the vehicle in terms of its quality, in terms of its ergonomics. The visibility is great. You've got this greenhouse effect with this huge panoramic roof. This particular vehicle's got the ash interior with the dark wood. It's just a super neat combination. The light interior gives it that extra little bit of airiness, and it doesn't feel cluttered or claustrophobic in any way.
The interior is loaded with niceties and features which are expected in a truck now approaching $100,000. We love the Meridian elevation sound system, the clever removable Bluetooth speaker, and the open pore dark ash wood trim.
I think what's important to note here and to make a special mention of is the fact that Rivian is a new company. So many journalists and critics are extremely harsh on the brand, on the product, because there have been some little niggles with them. But by and large, in terms of what they've achieved quality-wise, performance-wise, range-wise, this is an incredible vehicle. And I would go as far as to say that I think they've done a better job than most of the other electric vehicle manufacturers. Rivian just seems to have gone the extra mile in terms of quality, of features that you have, and just the way it's laid out and put together. We have really and truly not encountered any other fault with the vehicle or problems. I know they've come and they've done 1 or 2 recalls already. They're very, very tuned into and aware of what they need to do to make this work and to make Rivian a success. I truly hope that it is a success, because I think their vehicles have got enormous potential and they've done a superb job.
That being said, the vehicle isn't without controversy, especially when it comes to design.
So it's, in terms of the looks of the vehicle, the jury's still out on that as far as I'm concerned, because sometimes I look at it and I think it's a really, really good looking vehicle, particularly when it comes to the way we've spec'd it. However, the front end is still a little controversial. Is it really good looking? Some of our friends that we've shown it to say that is really, really unattractive. Others say it's really good looking. I'm kind of in the middle, and I'd say it could have been a slightly better look, but hey, at least it stands out in the crowd and it doesn't look like everyone else.
In conclusion then, our time spent with RJ Scaringer's new Rivian R1T has been more than just pleasant. We love the interior, the performance, the range, features and the size. This is a truck that does so much more than it suggests, especially when you get to live with it and use it as intended. We still have to test its off-road chops, but more of that in another video. If you'd like to see more of our Rivian R1T adventure, please like and subscribe. See you in the next.